Okay. But we clap for you. You just do it. That's for you. Come on. Clap for you. That's it. This is how I go nuts. Okay, go get your shot.
If you not know self, you not know God.
I never get a chance to cook, so I became cook.
My name is Margaret. Maybe I can tell you that now I'm from Melbourne.
Viva Laban! Revolution! Viva Laban! Revolution!
So I think part of harmony is actually accepting pain and voicing that pain. And then part of harmony is acknowledging that there is the private and the public.
Move! Rubbing the herbs.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just music. So I always dance and cook, or mostly dance and cook.
Oymadım akmadım ak, oymadım akmadım ak, dönde bir yol geri bak, dönde bir yol geri bak.
I remember my life through food, and also because I love the role that food plays as a space for ritual and learning and creation of personal story.
It is a recipe for the future. And the more you share it with your friends, with your family, and with your communities, the more successful this recipe will be.
We know that the overarching theme for the weekend is a recipe for community harmony. So that's our investigation together through food, through stories, through drama. That's where I come in. So to facilitate that, and in that facilitation of the telling of stories, I've known Melba for a number of years now and founded the Women's Theatre. And really, theatre doesn't mean, oh, I am a performer, already a performer. Really, theatre at the most simple level is just about learning to express the self with the body, with the voice and the mind, which is a human capacity anyway.
Oyna oy, oyna si, oyna ella la, ella 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 la. Oyna oy, oyna si, oyna ella la.
All right, well, come in, have a seat.
Thank you. During the day,
Hey?
what have you been doing today?
Oh, you know, just this and that, and yes. Now, why don't I get you, why don't I get us something to eat? Maybe 4 biscuits? You can have 2 and I can have 2.
Thank you. That's very
And I don't have anything really for us to drink. Why don't you sit up here?
okay.
Some water, maybe. Would you? Cup of tea?
Oh, that would be nice.
Cup of tea.
Yeah.
Or water.
Where
How about some water?
Oh, thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, so some lovely water and a couple of biscuits each. Right.
Did you bake that?
Heavens no, they came from the store.
Oh, I see. It looks very interesting.
I'll have a biscuit. Oh, it's lovely to have you here. Now, what did you want to talk about?
Well, Carol, you know, I'm so new here, you know. I've always got problems.
So, Nora, how long are you staying? Because, you know, it's almost our dinner time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we can have a catch up another day. Perhaps not round dinner time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that time, you know.
Yes. But do have a biscuit.
Oh, thank you. Thank
2.
you. 2?
Yeah, because the other 2 are for me.
It's funny. No, because normally we don't, in my country, we don't say.
I'm sorry, I don't see what's so amusing.
You never mentioned that. Is there a reason why?
Well, I mean, you only need 2 biscuits.
Okay, thank you. I'll take one to taste.
Radio.
Thank you.
Oh, do take the other one though. You know, I don't want to be stingy.
It's okay. I'll take one.
Well, why don't you take it as you go? Because I really do need to get the tea on.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Thanks so much for dropping by.
Oh.
Hi. It was lovely to see you. Just terrific. It's so great having you in the neighbourhood. Hi, that looks so good.
Oh, yeah. Just prepared it. It was very nice.
You're in Hawaii.
Oh.
Nice to see you.
Oh, just really very disorganised. I just I haven't got everything done, but you know, I just figured everybody arrived, and if I have to give you a chopping board, I give you a chopping board.
Yes.
I know.
Tell us what to do.
Yeah, have a drink.
Have a drink.
I want a red wine.
Yeah, I got some red and I got some champers, because you know, a bit of bubbles never goes astray.
The soundtrack of my childhood was my mum and the neighbours sitting and having a chat over a cup of tea.
Watermelon. It's my favourite thing because it's yummy and because you have a lot of memories with it. In summer in Iraq, watermelon and rockmelon is very cheap, so we'll have a lot. And we'll have one every time we have lunch. In summer, after lunch, we'll have one. But because it's very messy and there was 8 of us, 7, all 1 year different, we'll make a lot of mess. So my mum, every time she cuts it in pieces without the skin and put it in a big tray and put it like outside there and put it on the floor. And we usually sit like this. We sit like this, like equal with our hands. Because all the as soon as we sit, we start laughing. One of us starts laughing, and everybody. Stop! She can't stop laughing. My mum too. Everybody's laughing. My dad, he wants to laugh, but he's a man. He can't. Why did you come up? And he's like, he wants to laugh. Why did you come up? Everyone's just laughing. Every time we're at Rockmart, it was the story. It's not very polite, especially for a girl in our culture to laugh a lot. She always got in trouble. But she couldn't get rid of the habit. Even now, when she gets stuck laughing, she can't stop.
Do you want to all by himself? Even if I'm not home?
Like the smell.
I'm going to...
You don't need the more?
No.
Okay, we
I thought I decided to cook the rice first. So that...
You see me? Next week, we should have a small party and everybody should come with a plate. I said, okay. I didn't ask the question, what is the point of plate? Then they didn't come.
Margaret.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah. When I came and then the people come in.
Talk to us.
And then,
Oh, you asked me to
Margaret,
do it.
Margaret, would you like to come? I'm having a party in a couple of days and I'd love you to come. Just bring a plate.
okay, I will come with the plate.
Great.
And then in the morning I
You should get a large weekly plate.
came.
Oh, Margaret, it's so great to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, I came.
Great. Welcome.
Yeah, these are the plates that you say. what is this more plate for?
I guess when I suggested you bring a plate, usually you bring a plate with a little bit of food on it.
I don't know.
Sorry. Should have been clearer.
Then I try to run away when something like this appears for me.
Really, I want you to think about situations of disharmony maybe in your community, in Australian community? What is the overall idea? What's the recipe of community harmony as the government says what multiculturalism is, what you think it's supposed to be, and what are some of the issues, and what do you think could improve? How do you think it could be done?
Oh, I'm listening, absorbing, and observing at the same time. But I think what we're discussing now, which is the hijab and all, is actually, you know, an outcome of this workshop. We found this workshop to be a safe place, in a way, in the sense that because it is safe, we were willing to actually talk about our pains. It is our pain to actually even if we're not Muslims, it is painful for us to see our sisters, you know, being exposed like that.
It makes you look so strange and so different.
Why do you have to wear it? It's like, isn't it too hot?
What are you trying to prove? Why do you got to show that you're so different?
If you want to wear it, just go back to your country and wear it there. You in Australia, you have to be like everybody else.
This kid is very important, you know. It is very important because the message that we want to send outside. But how are we going to do it, you know? Like I'll share my feeling when my hijab was pulled, right? These are real feeling, you know. I feel myself really been put down. And I feel as if like, you know, I know that it's conscious and subconscious, but when you're eating on it, everything, I want to say so many things, even I want to burst up to cry, because you tend to go into the message, they send the message. I understood because I understand her language, what she's saying to me, right? Even though, if I don't understand the language, the behavior, the action that she's doing it really crushed me right into my God, my everything. My soul is here, and this is what I'm fighting for.
Hi.
G'day, it's great to meet you.
So it's really about, you know, us wanting to be able to make sure you really get something out of this project.
And I feel like having spent,
a whole plan,
you know, the time that we've just spent, I feel like we're actually equals on the page, you know. I know that you've been here and have been established for longer than my organisation has, but it feels like you really heard
and
the
we're
experiences that I was bringing.
And it's really, we're really here to support. We're really here to support. And it's up to you what you want from us. Just tell us.
Just tell us what it is. Because I know that I'm bringing new experiences that, you know, it's been a couple of generations that you've been here, and so there's different experiences that you have, and the people that I work with are newly arrived, and it's a really strong relationship that's built on mutual exchange.
Well, that's why it's really about time we all work together.
And from here, I discover from myself one more thing, that I can be bridge from my community to other community like Sudanese, Latin America, South America, or Australia, or Malaysia, or everywhere. I can be bridge from Turkish community to this community. So I realize we can do more wonderful things together, and we can create more harmony together, like peace, harmony, love, respect, trust together. I realize that one more.